Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where you are in the world. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying the material so far. So today we're going to talk about the point of invalidation. What is point of invalidation? And we're going to talk about the scalping trades when the session starts. Okay, so you can start you can have the scalping in the Asia session or in the London or in New York. Okay, so first 2 hours when the session opens. So here in my case, I do trade in London Open, because last few weeks there are not many swing trades at the moment in the market. So you should have 2 to 3 models ready. Okay, so whenever like there are a scarcity of the swing trades, you can do the scalping trades, and vice versa. So you will be always have something to do. Okay, so if you master 2 to 3 trading models. So I barely talked about, I already talked about what is swing model in the course. So I will take some time to talk about the scalping and intraday model, because I want you to grasp what is swing model first and master it one by one. Okay, so if you take too much content, so it will be like over information. So I don't want you to do that. Okay, so that's why I didn't talk about. But today I will briefly talk about what to look into the market based on our understanding of what is an order flow, what is a mitigation, and what is an invalidation point. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we'll do some little back testing as well here. Okay, so this video is not planned, so whatever you are seeing based on the concept that I already taught. Okay, so let's go back to, like, let's say 3 days. Okay, here and go to the London Open time. So London opens here. Okay, so possibly 8 o'clock my. So let's mark the line here, vertical line. Okay, so it's a day line. Okay, so it's a London opens at that point. Okay, so we'll just move forward to there and see what happens. Okay, so we go to the 1 minute. Okay, so here is the one. We woke up in the morning and see, okay, this is what currently market is doing. So how do we get involved here? Okay, so what do you see here? So you see break of structure here, upside, and it's only one break structure. Okay, so we don't have the confirmation of the trend. So what we have to play on this order block, which is basically price is reacting from. Okay, so yeah, so this is a less probable trade. You can take it on the based on your understanding of what is an the break of structure, order flow, and mitigation. Okay, so this is mitigated, took liquidity, and probably going to break again. Okay, so in order to do that, so let's say you get entry in this zone. Okay, let's go to the 5 second and we see, what do we see? Okay, so this was the low, high, so we want this to be broken. So you should know what is major and minor structure so far. So anything between this, okay, and this point, anything is minor structure. So if we break above this, which is major structure break, which we want to be confirmed. Okay, so let's see what if it breaks. Okay, so we got one break here. So where this break came from? So the break came from here. So this is an order block. So we want mitigation of that order block, and again one more break of structure. Okay, so it didn't. Okay, So we got another break here. Okay, so now our entry criteria is fulfilled. We can go long from here, but where is this break came from? This break is come from this order block. Okay. Okay, this is quite big, so I will put an order here. Let's say I want in the 50%. Okay, I want 1 pip stop and at least 10 hour, which is 10 pips. Okay, let's see. So I will just move forward here. Okay, we didn't get tagged in. What we do in this case, so we go up the time frame. Okay, so what do you see here? Okay, so this break, this is not now, so we have this one. It's the first break on the 15-second, which is this one, and we have only one break, and it came from here. So yeah, let's see. So this was an order block in this case. Okay, and let's go to the 5-second. Let's see if we get something. Okay, so let's go to 1 second. Oh, this is ugly, isn't it? But let's see if we get entry here. No, we didn't get an entry. We want to see our entry pattern here. So in this case, what was that? This was actually the high which got broken, and we didn't got the second break, so this is invalidated. So we'll go to back to 1 minute and see what's happening here. Okay, so let's see now. Go back to 1 minute. So we got a reaction from this point, which is liquidity is being taken, and our 1 minute high was just got broken. Okay, so in this case, logically our entry should be from the order block. We're trying to buy here. Okay, so I see this wick trick, which is potential order block. So we'll see when the price comes there. Okay, so we mark this is an order block, so we go and wait here. Okay, see what does it do now. So if it comes here, okay, so we're getting near here. So as soon as we get here, okay, we're touching that. So it's almost touched actually. It is touched. Okay, so we're gonna look for entry here. Okay, so you can either enter directly because it's already confirmed, but I would like to confirm again. Okay, so I'll go here 1 second, one break here. Come on. Okay, we got, so it's a one break, we didn't got a second break. Okay, okay, we got the second break here. So we will place the order here. Stops. Okay, let's go at 0.5 pip, and our minimum target will be the 10 hour. Okay, which is here, and then later on whatever happens, it happens. This is, remember guys, this is a scalping trades, so you are not expecting the huge swing. Okay, so it is perfectly got triggered, and I will just move. Let's see. I will go to 1 minute. Okay, so it will be faster. So this is our minimum target. We're gonna close. Yeah, so this is it. So we're gonna close 10 hour. I mean 50% of the volume here, and then rest. Okay, you just go close the day and go and do your work. Okay, you don't need more money. Okay, if you keep trading, you will eventually, risking more capital, and we want to minimize the risk, right? So 10 hour for 100,000 account is with 1% risk is $10,000, which is you will not get any job, which gives a $10,000 in a day or something. Actually, I haven't heard of that. So this is very powerful. So yeah, so what we are following here is just the order flow and the stuff. Okay, so recap. Okay, so when we woke up in the London Open, we saw this is happening. So we saw this breakup structure and we saw this order block, and I got more confidence because of this liquidity is being taken and which got breakup structure. So this is a liquidity grab. Okay, and this breakup structure came from this order block, this victory. Okay, so this week already taken the liquidity of this low and then broke this. Okay, and we confirmed when the price come here, we confirmed there on the 1 second. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so this was our confirmation. So this was one break and this was another break, and this is an order block. Okay, and this order block and our entry is 0.5. This one we can say the 0.5 pip, and the stops minimum profit is minimum 10 hour. So if you see here, I was talking about an order flow, right? So order flow will happen if there is a mitigation. Okay, so if you see here breakup structure, there is no order flow. This is again breakup structure 2. This is our confirmation model. But if you see here, this order block is got mitigated, right? So this order block got mitigated and then again broke up structure. So what is a point of invalidation? Point of invalidation will be your point of mitigation. So this is took the LG and this. So if price come below this, you say your setup is invalidated, or you can look you can go with the other chart, or the setup is invalidated, so you don't need to look any further buys. Okay, so that's why it is important. Why it is important? Okay, if you know your point of invalidation where it is, you will know where to put stops. Okay, so this was the entry that we took here is a risk entry, right? This is a confirmation entry. But if we took an entry here with this big inefficient candle in the middle of this, we know this is a point of invalidation. If the price comes down back here, this whole entire setup is invalidated. Okay, so that's why it is very important to know where is mitigation, where is an order flow, and where is your point of invalidation. Okay, so keep that in mind. So you can come every morning whenever session opens. You can come before 1 hour before that, analyze the market the way what there are 3 important things you need to know: breakup structure, order flow, mitigation, and invalidation. I will repeat: breakup structure, order flow, mitigation, and invalidation. If you follow this, you will make a lot of money. Okay, so this is scalping trade. How much time it took? It just few minutes and 10 hours with 1% 1% risk on 100,000 account, 10,000 in few minutes. So it's crazy, insane. If you follow that, if you need to do practice. Okay, so just this is not a financial advice, but you need to take your risk on your own practice or education. So I'm telling you what is my level of understanding in the market, and based on that we are doing this. Okay.